Greetings. Today's message is going to be for Divine Feminine. So, first and foremost, Holy Spirit, casting away all dark energies, sent to harm or disturb me, my loved ones, and you, Divine Feminine. So, we're just going to hop right into the message. Holy Spirit, what's happening right now for Divine Feminine? Ooh, these came out kind of weird, so I'm going to shuffle one more time. All right, what's happening right now for Divine Feminine, Holy Spirit? All right. So with this page of wands, somebody's definitely learning from trial and error at this time, and it could have to do with something from the past. So maybe you're doing like a lot of inner child healing. Somebody could be taking on a lot of like creative projects. So maybe it's something that someone worked on in the past, and maybe it didn't like work out. But like as time moved forward, you decided to revisit this creative idea, and you're definitely working on it and learning from trial and error. And then also with this energy, you're also looking forward to the like rewards and things you're going to receive from whatever you're doing. All right, what else is happening right now for Divine Feminine, Holy Spirit? Okay. So somebody is receiving a lot of clarity at this time with this moon card. You're receiving a lot of clarity when it comes to some type of situation. Somebody has definitely been working towards something, like you're waiting for something to happen, and it took a lot of like forgiveness and healing, like for yourself or like for others, in order for you to gain this clarity. But it's definitely a lot of good energy. Like maybe it was something that was like kind of mysterious, like maybe it was something where it's like you never really knew the origins of something that may have happened to you or happened around you, um or whatever. But you're definitely waiting to receive some type of feedback, and maybe it's going to help like your healing journey, like help you to move forward from whatever information this is you're seeking. How can Divine Feminine move with ease and grace, Holy Spirit? All right. So, in order for you to move with ease and grace, you're being called to definitely have a consistent routine, okay, with whatever you're doing on a daily. You're also with this temperance energy. You're being called to remain balanced, okay. And you're definitely like a message I'm getting is to remain balanced when it comes to your emotions and how you're reacting to certain situations, Divine Feminine. Yeah, so it could be some type of conflict. So maybe it was a conflict or like a difficult situation that could have happened with the Virgo, or it could just be somebody that is in solitude at this time, and it might be very difficult, like for you to deal with this. It landed right on top of the other deck, so I'm going to use this to clarify. Holy Spirit, clarify this Five of Swords Hermit. So yeah, you're definitely finding a direction when it comes to a situation, because we got the strength, the lovers, queen of cups, and ace of cups. So definitely a feminine energy, divine feminine that I'm talking to. Okay. And you're definitely you could be like seeking therapy at this time, or you're being called to look, into some therapeutic services. But it's definitely some joy. You're definitely having an emotional awakening at this time. You're definitely seeing the strength that is within you in this period of solitude, if you are in a period of solitude. So just take what resonates. But with this lover card, it could be a Gemini that I'm talking to, or it could just be you looking forward to like being attracted to someone. It's like you're looking for soulmates at this time. All right. What is Divine Feminine learning from this cycle, Holy Spirit? Yeah, so you're learning that some type of time moment that somebody went through, it led for you to have like a lot of confidence. Okay, what else? Are they learning, Holy Spirit? Yeah. So this time moment that you went through, it might have been really hard when you were going through it. Okay, but you going through this time moment, it definitely led to you really standing in your Empress energy, to you realizing like, I'm not as bad as others have made me seem. Like somebody maybe has people that were, looking down on you, or maybe you felt like you didn't have a lot of people that believed in you, but you believing in yourself, that led to you really stepping into this divine feminine energy. So I'm here for all of that. All right. What's currently leaving for divine feminine, Holy Spirit? Yeah, with this Queen of Swords energy, what's currently leaving for you guys is having up this guard, okay? Somebody had like a guard up, okay? And it was to protect your emotions. It was to protect you. Maybe you have children. It was to protect your children. But that's a leaving for you guys. So you guys are definitely going to be coming into your soft girl era, soft girl energy. And that's really good, okay? All right, what else is leaving for Divine Feminine Holy Spirit? Okay, so the Hierophant came out, and then Two of Cups came out in reverse. So it's currently leaving. It could be a Taurus that's leaving. It could be maybe a marriage. Maybe somebody's deciding to like get a divorce, or maybe just ending a relationship that really wasn't that great. Two of Cups came out in reverse, so definitely could have been like a false twin flame, a false soulmate connection. But that is currently leaving for you guys. Maybe it could be not physically leaving, like if you're not physically around this person, it could be like energetically. All right, what's on its way in for Divine Feminine Holy Spirit? All right, Holy Spirit, what's on its way in for Divine Feminine? Okay, so what's on its way in for you guys is justice, okay? Definitely a cause and effect when it comes to some type of situation. A lot of honesty, okay? So there's harmonious relationships coming in for you, Divine Feminine. It could be with the Libra, or it could just be your karma. This is your just due for these harmonious relationships to come in for you guys. With this High Priestess card, definitely talking to you, Divine Feminine. So continue to follow your intuition. And you also need to realize, or you are realizing that your silence is golden. You don't really need to speak on everything because everything is going to reveal itself in divine timing. All right. All right. Holy Spirit, what's divine feminine medicine for the moment? Yeah, with the Seven of Swords, your medicine for the moment is you are going to be identifying all these energies that could have had you doubting yourself. They could have had, could have been lying to you. Somebody definitely could have been casting like some type of illusion onto you guys. Clarify Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit. Yeah, with this Knight of Wands, it's like pure action, okay? Somebody was taking pure action to, cast some type of illusion onto you. And the divine is definitely letting you know how these illusions are being cast on you. But it's different because you're not seeking it out, okay? You're definitely passionate about your growth and your movement. So continue to work towards that, okay? Because the divine is releasing these negative ties that anybody like might have had on you. There was somebody that definitely was working really hard to like do something. They were working really hard to do something. Yeah, with this Queen of Wands, Page of Pentacles, it was definitely your perseverance that caused you to move forward from the situation. And now, Divine Feminine, you are experiencing new things, okay? And you're also not afraid of the new that is coming into your life because you can feel as you're following your intuition and as you move forward, you are definitely being guided towards better, towards new. Okay, somebody also could be having like a lot of new financial opportunities coming in as well. And then you're also being very optimistic about your future, which is really good because all that good energy that you're putting out into the universe, now you're starting to receive that back. Okay? Closing messages for Divine Feminine, Holy Spirit. Ooh. Yep. So it's just reiterating what I'm saying. Like you following your intuition and practicing forgiveness and practicing how to move on from conflict in a higher vibration. That is definitely leading to your growth. All right, with this Queen of Pentacles, you are definitely in a more grounded energy. You're definitely feeling more independent and you're focused on your forward momentum, especially when it comes to your finances. Okay, and this is leading to some big emotions for others. So it could be big emotions for you to where it's like, ooh, you're very excited, you're very looking forward to your future. And then it also could cause a lot of big emotions that are not so great when it comes to these karmics that are, pretty much playing in your energy at this time. All right. Anything else for the Divine Feminine Holy Spirit? Yeah, so right now, these individuals are mentally blocked. They're mentally blocked at this time because you're not giving to them anymore. And, you're starting to nurture yourself. You're starting to love yourself more. You are loving yourself more. And you are having a positive outlook on the future. And it's causing others to really show their true colors at this time because the people around them are realizing, oh, now I know who the real problem was. All right. So if this resonated, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Continue to live and love and light. Bye.